my name is Jules, and this is my very old shirt. Hi, welcome to Vegan Quirks, where we talk about veganism, minimalism, environmentalism, being an expat in Australia, and more. This is a video about letting go. I have not posted a video in quite a long time. The reason for that is a lot of things. One of them is that when I moved to Sydney, I spent on and off, ended up being about 2 of the first 4 weeks of my time here in the hospital. Yeah, I've had 2 surgeries this year, and I've spent 2 weeks being hospitalized due to those surgeries, and then when I came home, I was behind on my schoolwork, and then also almost immediately everything in the world shut down, and so I've just been in a place where even when I was being productive, YouTube, there just wasn't time for it. If you guys would like more discussion on any of those things, I might make other videos, especially about my hospitalization, but today's video is just about the fact that because I've been cooped up in my little dorm room for so long, I've just been like wanting to get rid of shit. And it's hard because I have a bunch of stuff that I know I should get rid of but don't. And one of the reasons I have trouble letting go is like, it's like all the things combined. One of them is like the eco-minimalism thing, like this is still technically a functional t-shirt so I shouldn't get rid of it, but it's also got like, you know, there's like holes here and like literally this enormous like armpit hole. There are stains on the armpits that like every 2 or 3 times I wear it, I have to like scrub it with like vinegar and baking soda to get the stains out. So I can't donate it. I can't give it to anyone else. No one wants this, but I love it. And this is not the only shirt that falls into this category. In fact, I have a lot of trouble with managing which things I should let go of and not. And it's about the sentimentality of the moments with those shirts or clothes or whatever, rather than the actual like person that gave it to me. Like this shirt was given to me as a gift by a friend and like thank you. But when I'm ready to get rid of this shirt, that won't have anything to do with it, if that makes sense. But also like the things that don't have sentimentality, they still have utility. And so like I get bombarded by both of these ideas of like this shirt has utility and sentimentality, that's bad. And then like if I have pants, or, you know, I don't know, like I just get caught up in those things, and it's especially bad with shirts for sure. With jeans, like there's a pretty strict like crotch holes, goodbye, most of the time. I have a pair of jeans that have a crotch hole that I'm still wearing right now, but I'm also like hardly ever leaving my apartment, so I just can't be bothered to give a shit. Sorry, I haven't done this in a long time, so I'm like running out of steam already. So the purpose of this video is actually going to be destroying this flannel shirt, which I've already started doing because I already filmed half of this video and then it got fucked up on my phone. So this flannel shirt has been with me through so many things. I've had this for 6 or 7 years, and it was my partner's before that. Not the partner I'm with now, it was with someone else I was dating. And at the time, like, I was at a moment where I was starting to dress my actual gender a little bit more and starting to adjust my wardrobe to be things I was more comfortable with, and I've always been someone to like take, borrow, utilize the clothes of the people I'm dating, and that's kind of just because I've dated a lot of people that I like wear similar clothes to. So like this flannel is an example, and the reason I have this so many years after dating that person is because when we were dating, like we literally decided like when we break up, sure, you like I'm going to take this. I made sure to give all of his other clothes back, but this became mine. And it has been one of my favorite shirts, my favorite flannel for I guess 7 years. Which is insane. Right now it looks more destroyed than it was, but what it looked like 10 minutes ago was this, but there's a slit up the entire side of the shirt. let's see if I can show you where it like actually was. Yeah, like you can see how frayed and gross and stuff. So there was like a slit up the entire. If you look at like these like little. If you look at the sleeves, you can see like how frayed and worn the fabric is, and these holes are because both of the buttons on the sleeves, the buttons, like the stitching of the buttons tore through the sleeve because of how worn the fabric is. And so flannel is a really good thing to make rags out of. So I decided that it'd be really cathartic to cut up this flannel that has meant so much to me over these years and turn it into rags. Okay, this part's harder to deal with. I'm gonna work on this one for now, and that you guys can watch while I talk. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how much I've like loved and cared about this item, and the fact that I'm getting rid of it is kind of crazy. I think that it's just like clothing has so much like memory attached to it, because like, you know, you can see yourself in these clothes, and you can see yourself in the places where you've worn them, and especially like if you've had photographs taken. It's funny because I have some shirts that like, I literally have so many photographs taken in them that I like don't wear them when I'm traveling anymore, because it's like, okay. But I also have like too many clothes. Like, I don't have a lot, but I have too many. How should I cut this? What do you guys think? Like, this is definitely too big, but I think maybe just cutting it in half for now might be the move. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it in half for now. Yeah, this is another example. I'm not cutting this up today, and that's probably because I can't commit to getting rid of this, but like I said, it's got like all these holes, it's got these armpit stains, but this is my travel shirt. This used to be my travel flannel, obviously not anymore, but this is my travel shirt, and what that means is that in the past 7 or 8 years, I don't know how long I've had this, maybe 7 years, this has gone on almost every airplane trip I've taken. Like, trains and buses too, if I'm doing overnighters, like I wear this for everything. You can see that like the collar is like, you know, separated here. This shirt has been through a lot with me, and I still like how it looks on me. The only real problem, honestly, is these holes in like the belly area, because it makes it not look as nice when I'm wearing it. But I don't know if I can get rid of it, and it's really hard, because it's like a stupid thing in some ways, because it's like I could just get a nicer gray shirt. And I have another gray shirt, but it's slightly different, and I don't know. This is really hard. One thing I did recently that I might do with this, at least to temporarily make it something I can still wear, is I had another shirt that had a hole like in the belly area, but it was bigger. Like, it was like I couldn't wear it anymore. It didn't look good. And so I just like cropped it slightly. And the bottom half I cut into rags that I now have. And this shirt also belongs to a former partner. But that was different, because like, it's literally like I found a bag of stuff that my ex like accidentally left in my house, and then like I found it years later, and so I just like utilized the things in it. So I might do that to this, but I'm not sure. For now, back to this flannel monstrosity. Yeah, I think that letting go of things is really important, but I say that recognizing how difficult the process of letting go is. Like, I think sometimes I don't get other people's attachment to material possessions, and then I remember that I've, you know, I don't have a lot of material possessions that are valuable to me, but the few that I do have are so valuable. That's fun. And I have so much trouble giving them up. And I think that's the thing. It's not that I don't, you know, have material possessions that I value. It's that I have this nice ass fucking square I can wash things with. It's that Okay, so I have filmed this twice, and it kept like my phone kept like stopping the recording, and I thought that it didn't save any of it, so kind of gave up on continuing to film it. Now it has miraculously reappeared onto my phone, which means I can finish up this video. But I had finished cutting like everything up, and now I just have like a bunch of different kind of weird sizes and shapes of squares that I have been using to clean stuff, which is great. And I just want to finish what I was saying before my other clip cut out, which is that it's not that I don't have a lot of sentimental things. I don't have things with sentimental value. It's that the things for me that have sentimental value are clothes, and the clothes are all very, very old, and so it's like this weird thing where in order to like kind of grow as a person, like I need to get rid of some of this stuff that's like disgusting and old. And it was incredibly cathartic to rip this thing up, if I'm being honest, and I'm really happy I finally did it. I don't know when I'm gonna get to do it for the other things. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sure most people wouldn't watch this till the end, but I just thought that something where I'm sitting down and just chatting about where my brain's been, at least a start to that, would be good. I've got a lot of other videos that I'm actually working on now, so hopefully you guys will get to see some more stuff from me soon, including lots and lots of food videos, especially now that I'm just kind of stuck at home and definitely cooking a lot more. Like if you liked, subscribe if you would like to see more from me, and comment down below on something that this strange time of turmoil has helped you to let go of, if there's any.